Have you lost your land title? If so, how do you replace it?
Physical titles are prone to being lost. Whether it gets stolen, lost by floods, fires, or earthquakes, there's a lot that can happen. Now, what can you do to replace it if you can't find it? Is it a matter of just filing an affidavit of loss and then you get a new copy? Now, this is exactly what one of our readers wanted to know. Her name is Micah A, and she writes, "Hi, attorney. Our house in Marikina is very prone to floods. In fact, during one big flood last year, our bedroom was overrun with water and our land title went missing. Now, I want to transfer it and I'm in the process of selling my lot. But I can't complete the transfer if I don't have a title. Can you help me replace it?"
But before that, we would like to give a shout out to one of our followers who said, "Thank you po for launching the Legal Guide show. I enjoyed the videos you have uploaded. Your show will really help Filipinos in deciding on their legal concerns." And that comes from RM.
Uy, si RM! Hi,
Yes.
RM!
RM, thank you so
Sino
much.
kaya yan?
Parang BTS. No? Please keep watching and sharing our videos. And for you viewers, if you're finding our content helpful, a quick like and subscribe would be appreciated. Let's get on with the show.
If you've lost your title and you're looking for a legal team to help you have it reissued, you can watch our orientation and book a consultation with us. Just go to our website at www.legalaccess.ph and choose reissuance of title from the topics. Welcome to Legal Guide Philippines, where we simplify the law to help you make better choices. I'm Attorney Ramon Ramirez and I'm with my partner,
Attorney 𝘬𝙪. So today, we're talking about something very interesting, Attorney Ramon, and that is lost titles. Ayan. So marami po tayong viewers and clients na unfortunately nakawala po ng titulo.
Naku, mahirap yan.
And don't worry, that's what this episode is supposed to help you guys with. Maintindihan and malaman what you can do about it. Now, let's start off with the first point, and that is to make a distinction. Kasi minsan tinatanong tayo, attorney, ano ba yung reissuance of title? And then may naririnig ako na reconstitution of title. Diba? Okay, so let's clear that up for people. Kasi once you understand this, everything else that we're going to say will make sense.
Okay.
So ang hindi alam ng karamihan ng tao, there are actually two. How many? Two titles na importante. One is the title that is with the owner.
Okay.
So, kunwari, bigyan mo nga ako ng sample.
Okay, ito. Waring title.
Title. So, kunwari, hawak ng owner. Ano tawag dyan?
This is the owner's copy of the title.
Yes. Now,
yan yung itsura.
Now, actually, may pangalawang title, which is in the possession of the government. Ito naman yung RD's title. Ano yung RD?
Register of Deeds.
Yes.
Deeds. Hindi deeds.
So, dalawa po yung title. Right. Okay. Ngayon, ganito. Depende kung sino yung nawala or nasira na title.
Or which one?
Which one between the two, yun yung magiging legal procedure na kakailanganin mo.
Oh, okay.
So, kung kunwari, yung kopya ng gobyerno yung nasira. For example, a few years back, in Quezon City, nasunog yung City Hall.
Parang hindi a few years back. Many years back.
Yes, okay? So what happened there, the office of the Register of Deeds of Quezon City was unfortunately included in the fire. Nasunog po. So yung kopya ng gobyerno, nawala.
Yung mga kopya niya ng mga titulo.
Yes.
Nasunog lahat.
Yung nasa vault kasi yan. And pati yung vault na dali po dun sa sunog. So the legal remedy for that, kung ikaw, lot owner, sabi nga, di ba, nasa na yung kopya ng gobyerno ng titulo? How do we make sure na talagang ikaw yan? Di ba? Ang legal remedy for that would be reconstitution of title. It's what?
Reconstitution.
Nire-reconstitute from the ashes.
From the ashes. Parang phoenix pala yan.
Okay. So that's the term for that. Reconstitution. Now, what if itong sa gobyerno buo
yan. Nasa vault pa.
Nasa vault. Owner's copy na wala.
Okay. Xerox.
For
certified true copy.
For one reason or another, binaha ang bahay mo.
Okay.
Nasunugan.
Parang si Micah binaha, no? Sa question niya.
Or a thief came in the night.
In the night,
Oo,
thinking that as long as he has it,
Oo,
okay,
okay na.
okay na.
Tinakbo yung buong vault mo, di ba?
Okay.
Or whatever, di ba? Nawala for one reason or another. What's the legal remedy? Is it reconstitution?
Certified true copy.
Hindi.
Hindi?
The proper legal remedy would be reissuance of owner's copy.
Okay.
Yun.
Reissuance,
So,
not
oo.
reconstitution.
Bakit reissuance lang? Kasi yung kopya ng gobyerno,
Intact pa.
It's intact. Okay? So you
alright,
don't need to reconstitute anything.
Mhm.
The government's copy is still there
Mhm.
and it's still available for comparison.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, ang tanong, ba't ang hassle? Di ba?
Bakit
Parang,
parang hassle?
okay, ganito kasi.
Certified true copy. Hindi pa ba?
Oo nga, di ba? For most documents, okay na yun eh. Di ba? Certified true copy.
Xerox.
Isi-certify ko yan.
Oh.
No, ganito kasi. There's a lot at stake when it comes to land titles. Lupa yan, property ang pinag-uusapan.
Okay.
So, for most transactions involving real property, the original is needed.
Okay.
Di ba?
So kung nga syempre, bentahan.
Bentahan ng lupa, di ba?
Kung ako-
How do you transfer the ownership to another person? Eventually, you will have to surrender the old title to the Registry of Deeds, correct?
Mhm.
And then, si Registry of Deeds naman, kukompare dun sa kopya nila, and then, i-invalidate yung old title, they will give you a new title in the name of the transferee. Oo. So kung makikita ninyo, kakailanganin yung original. So, hindi pwede yung certified true copy doon.
Makes sense.
So, I
Clear.
hope we were able to make that distinction between reconstitution and reissuance of title. Okay? Now, what is the law that governs reconstitution? Reconstitution, ano yan? That's RA 26. And
26.
tagal na, no?
Napakaluma ng ano yan, RA na yan, no?
Yes. And yung sa reissuance naman of owner's title, that's PD 1529 naman. Yan.
Oo, okay.
So kung mapapansin mo, batas pa lang na pinagbabasihan, iba na. So those are two separate procedures talaga. Okay? Now, let's talk about the procedure in general. Okay. So, ang procedure kasi with this, hindi siya just a matter of notifying the Registry of Deeds. Oy, nawala yung titulo ko, bigyan mo naman ako extra kopya.
Please reissue it.
Sana ganun kadali.
Kasi nawala, affidavit of loss.
Okay.
Yan.
Bakit hinihigpitan? Bakit hindi ganun lang kadali? Because, pahiram ng props.
Okay, ito.
Okay, so ito, may titulo ka. Di ba sabi ko, there are certain transactions which utilize the title na original. Paano ko isang la?
Okay.
Ang dami-dami ka nang hiningi.
Ang dami mo nang pinagkautangan.
So parang, nawala ko po yung title. So magre-reissue na naman. Tapos bibigay mo na naman dun sa susunod na uutangan mo. So there's a danger of that happening. So what the law did, it made the requirements more stringent to avoid situations wherein, alam mo na, ang daming nagkalat na kopya. Or pwede pa mangyari, parang binenta mo.
Binenta.
Pang-walong binentahan. Kasi lahat sila original yung binigay, di ba? So what the law did, mas stricter po yung requirements. In this case, dalawa yung pagdadaanan na proseso.
Okay. Wow.
Okay?
Exciting.
So if you go to section 109 of that PD,
okay,
under notice and replacement of lost duplicate titles, it says there that the first procedure is to be able to inform the Registry of Deeds through a notice.
Alright.
Usually, what we do is an affidavit of loss na sinasabi, nawala ko po talaga yung titulo. So you inform the RD na nawala. Does it end there? No. There's a second procedure, and that is to file a petition with the court in that same jurisdiction.
Okay. So, dalawang offices ang pagpapaalaman mo. One is the Register of Deeds, and then next is you file a petition in court.
Yes.
Tama?
Now, this complicates things.
Yes.
Kasi normal citizens would not be able to know how to prepare the petition, much less represent themselves in court.
Google.
Kung pwede lang kung pwede lang. Pero no, in my experience, you will need a legal team for this kasi may sarili pong format yung petition in court. These are court documents.
Yes.
You need trained people to be able to pull this off.
Mhm.
And in addition, may court appearance din po kasi yan, wherein you will be expected to present evidence na maayos, sagutin yung judge. Eh, kung kaya nyo, edi kayo na. Pero wala pa ako nakita na na non-lawyers being able to pull this off. I don't know, I might be wrong, but siguro I think it would be a better idea to leave it to the hands of professionals who know what they're doing in a court setting.
Agreed.
Diba? So that is the two-step process here. You inform the RD and then you file a petition. Now, let's talk about how these procedures will be able to help you. As I said, meron ngang mga procedures or transactions wherein the original will be required. Off the top of my head, Attorney Ramon, sale, donation, estate. Di ba?
Oo,
Kapag
tama.
nag estate settlement ka, hihingiin yung rig. Mortgage, utang
Mortgage,
ka.
yes,
Di ba?
definitely.
So,
Sanglaan.
Hihingiin sa'yo. Nasaan na po yung yung titulo kasi ipapa-annotate sa likod yun.
Yes.
Diba? Or, kunwari, partition. Yung lupa, di ba? Kailangan din yun. Kailangan yung original. So, if you do not have the original, you won't be able to complete these transactions.
True.
So, at some point, you will have to deal with it. Bite the bullet and then file it in court. No choice tayo. Kasi otherwise, kung sakaling hindi mo pa naman binibenta, then I guess it's fine. Pero the risk there is, what if something happens to you and your heirs would have to settle the estate?
True.
Diba? Sila pa ba yung papahirapan ninyo? Might as well, ikaw na lang kasi you know the circumstances wherein the title was lost.
And we've experienced a lot of that even with our own clients, no? Lalo na yung mga estate settlement procedures. Ang daming problema pa ng mga title nila beforehand, or hindi na available or nawawala.
Actually, tayo as service providers, game na tayo. Hindi, process na natin yan. Pak, bayaran na yung kailangan bayaran. Then pagdating sa RD, nasa na po yung original? Wala, intay kami.
Certified true copy po.
Tatawanan tayo sa RD dyan. So even service providers like us, we will have to wait for the reissuance. No choice. Kasi may kailangan kang i-surrender talaga.
True.
Now, another line of thinking from lay people is, attorney, hindi ko naman kailangan ng titulo kasi meron naman akong deed of sale na pwedeng ipakita na na nagsasabi na ako yung may-ari. Di ba sa akin binenta to?
Deed of sale, yan.
However, yes, the Supreme Court had occasion to say in the case of the heirs of spouses Ramirez versus Abon, kamag-anak mo ba ito?
Dad ko yan, tsaka mom ko. Hindi, joke, they're not. Not related.
It's a 2019 case. And it says, a torrent certificate. Ito yung titulo. Pakita nga ako ng torrent certificate.
Yan.
A torrent certificate, as compared to a mere deed evidencing a contract of sale or any other private document, is still the best evidence of ownership over registered land. So kung gusto ninyo, walang cloud whatsoever, walang tanong, walang kaduda-duda na ikaw ang may-ari, it's still the title, which reigns supreme. Okay? So, what will we talk about next, Attorney Ramon?
We will be talking about how the process works na. Tama ba?
Yes. So now, let's discuss PD 1529, Attorney Ramon. Ano na yung proseso? Diba? Pagdating sa pag-file for the reissuance of an owner's copy.
Okay.
The registered owner or other person in interest, kunwari heirs, shall send notice of the loss of the title to the Register of Deeds. Usually, as I said, it's done through an affidavit of loss. Okay? So, ipaalam na po sa nearest RD. Well, hindi nearest RD. Yung RD ko saan nakaregister.
Having jurisdiction over the property.
Yes. Na nawala nga yung lupa. Yung title. Next, you have to go to your lawyer or your legal team kasi the corresponding petition for the replacement of the lost or destroyed owner's duplicate certificate shall be filed in court. Ayan. So ito na, kailangan i-prepare na kasi the petition shall also state under oath, ibig sabihin, sumumpa ka na totoo talaga to. The facts and circumstances surrounding the loss. So, ikukwento mo, binaha po kami. Nasunog po yung neighborhood namin.
Ninakaw ng abogado.
Hindi naman. So all of those have to appear in the petition. Ano naman ang tinitignan ng judge dito? Totoo ba yung nangyari? Hindi ba parang nagpapa-reissue ka lang to be able to defraud another person? Baka kasi pang-8 na binentahan mo to, di ba? So, chine-check din po ng korte yan. Pang ilang beses mo na ba nagpa-reissue? Baka kasi medyo may, ano na yun, may ulterior motives for you having it reissued. Now, next step, after due notice and hearing, so mapapansin nyo, may hearings po talaga to.
May hearings,
May hearings wherein the judge would take a look at the parties, would receive evidence, ayan. So after due notice and hearing, the court may direct the issuance of a new duplicate certificate, which shall contain a memorandum of the fact that it is issued in place of the lost or destroyed certificate. So pwedeng may annotation yun na, second copy na to.
Okay.
Yan.
Second reissuance. Reissuance.
So sino yung inuutusan ng court? That is the RD.
Okay.
So ikaw naman, dala-dala mo yung decision, represent mo sa RD. RD, ano naman?
Di ba may sinabit akong affidavit of loss dati?
Oo, ito na yung sinabi ng court.
Ito na yung sinabi ng court.
Bigyan mo na raw ako ng bago, sabi ng court. So that's how the process goes, generally speaking.
Nice.
Okay? Now, you might be thinking, ano naman yung hihingiin sa akin ng attorney ko? Ano yung... Ano kailangan? Kung sakaling mag-meeting, ano yung tatanungin sa akin? Well, first of all, tatanungin namin, ano po ba talaga nangyari?
Yes.
Nasunog, nanakaw, kunwari nasunog, would there be a Bureau of Fire Protection report saying na talaga nagka-fire? O kunwari binaha, are there news clippings which we can present in court just to prove na totoong nangyari to? Or kung sakaling ninakaw, may police report ba ako na pwedeng ipakita na talagang, ay, inakyat po yung bahay namin. Actually, ito yung mga nakuha. Kasi we need to be able to convince the judge na hindi lang, alam mo na, kwento-kwento na nawala.
Right.
There were circumstances which led to its loss. Now, another question would be, attorney, paano kung wala naman nangyaring ganun? Talagang nawala lang. Then we will have to show that. Na tipong, ang alam ko po, tinago ng nanay ko or ng lolo ko dito sa filing cabinet. But when we check, wala po. So we have to be able to narrate that ng maayos. So those are the circumstances which we will be needing. Next, usually the legal team will be in charge of doing the notification to the RD. So we will be preparing an affidavit of loss. But if you're doing this yourself, affidavit of loss, you can actually look at our other video on how to create an affidavit of loss. Or you can buy the blue book. The blue book here, notary not included, we included a template for how to do an affidavit of loss in that book. So ang important lang po, ma-notify po si RD that the loss has occurred. Okay? Next, yung petition.
Okay.
So yung petition po, actually, diskarte na po ng lawyer or ng legal team yan. Trabaho na po namin yan. Kasi part of the petition, we will be attaching certain annexes, evidence. Trabaho na po namin. Okay? To be able to do that. Now, Attorney Ramon, the viewer might be thinking, ang hassle pala yan. Daming gagawin. Parang, siyempre, kukuha ka pa ng legal team, may gastos na naman yan. So, now, we want to talk about some ways wherein you can prevent all of this from happening. So, we want to talk about tips on how to safeguard your title.
Mas gusto ko yan, attorney. Kasi,
preventive. Because prevention is better than
cure.
Yeah.
Yan.
Yes. So we have a couple of tips, and these were best practices naman we've collated over the years of being advisors. Hopefully, you might be able to take a few home and implement it immediately.
Okay.
First off, my favorite, and you need a specific tool for this.
Okay.
Your cell phone.
Uy.
Okay? Your cell phone, because I want you to take pictures of the documents. Para kahit anong mangyari, may kopya ka na. Diba? Kasi even if you do the petition, pwedeng ipapa-attach ko pa rin yan eh. Ito po yung kopya nung title na nawala.
So sana maganda yung resolution ng photo. Wag lang yung like kung 3310.
Yes. Kasi in the petition, we will have to allege ko ano rin yung title number. Kasi anong pagbabasihan? Hindi mo naman pwede sabihin sa petition, I lost my title. Anong title? Anong details? Basta I lost my title. Diba? Pagtatawanan tayo sa court nun. So, you need a copy of the details with you. So, save it in your phone. That's the first step.
Mhm.
Let me take it a step further. Rather than just having it in your phone,
Mm.
email it to yourself para
Mhm.
may digital copy ka na ng titulo mo. Okay?
And
So,
then don't delete the email.
pag dinilit mo
Wala
di ba?
na.
Archive lang, archive or save it.
Mm.
That ensures na, kunwari, for one reason or another, you need a copy or you just need the number. Type mo lang sa email mo, title, di ba? Or lagyan mo ng subject, di ba, na picture of title, di ba? So when you type title in the search, lalabas yung ano mo, attachment mo. You're able to see it easily. Now, let me take that a step further pa.
Okay.
Ayan. So may picture ka na sa phone. So pwedeng nakasave na yan doon. Pwedeng in-email mo na sa sarili mo.
Mhm.
Actually, pwede mo pang gawin is to save it in the cloud. So for
Okay.
me, I use Google Drive.
Mhm.
Yung iba, Dropbox. You can use whatever it is. Evernote.
Yeah.
Or Google Keep. Whatever it is. Basta't may extra copy ka lang. Of course, you have to protect it kasi digital privacy, pare, di ba? Pag nakita ng ibang tao yan na hindi naman dapat nakakakita, delikado rin. So just ensure that your cloud is secure.
True.
Okay. Now, let me take it further.
Okay, ang dami ng further niyan.
There are some transactions wherein kailangan lang yung kopya
Mhm.
without having to see or submit the original. So ganito, usually nagkakawalaan ng titulo kasi mayat maya labas-pasok sa vault
True.
or kung whatever. So what I advise my clients, ipa-xerox na ninyo ng marami
Mhm.
or scan na ninyo, print out. That way the original stays in the vault for safekeeping. Kung kailangan ng mga kopya, ito na lang ang galawin ninyo, yung mga Xerox copies. Like this one. This is a scanned copy,
Yeah,
no?
this is scanned and then photocopied pa nga. So,
Mhm.
yun. So you can also, yeah,
Ganyan lang.
you can do it that way. Or if you have time and you have the money, you can also get certified true copies as well.
Yes.
From the Register of Deeds.
For some transactions, that already makes sense.
Yeah.
Diba? So, ayan, Xerox or get certified true copies.
Mhm.
Now, another pro tip, yung sa mga originals, for some people, they just keep it in a vault. That's fine. But if you want to take it one step further, ako, personally at home, I keep it in a binder. Waterproof na binder.
Uy, wow.
Oo.
Waterproof, ha?
Yung parang
Bahayin
may
ba sa inyo?
Ziplock.
Bakit kailangan,
Actually, nasa second floor yan. Pero
Oh.
you never can tell.
You can never can tell. Yan.
Diba? You can never can tell. Kunwari, magka-leak sa bubong. Diba? Or kahit nasa second floor kayo, pwedeng mabasa. Nakita na ninyo kung ano yung hassle para palitan. Diba? So, that should keep you on the defensive side of what to do about it.
Mhm.
So, the binder, anong klaseng binder in particular ang hinihingi or nire-recommend ko? Yung binder can be just a clear book that you buy in the bookstore.
Mhm.
Pwede na yan. That's good for starters. Ako, I put it in a Ziploc bag and then I put it in the clear book.
Wow, sobrang tindi na niyan, ha?
Mhm.
Ako bibili na ako ng dry bag.
Okay, another innovation na nakita ko. Online stores, kung makikita if you search for it, document holder, meron na silang parang binder talaga and then nandun yung clear book sa loob. So, it kind of looks like this bag. So, medyo malaki siya na bag. Pero when you open it, it's actually a clear book na nasa loob, which can keep it organized
And it's waterproof.
waterproof.
Nice.
So that's highly recommended. Okay? So all of those, what that serves to do is it protects it from the elements, but at the same time, in case an emergency comes along, madali pong bitbitin. May sunog, isa lang ang kukunin mo. So pwedeng ipagsama-sama na po dun lahat ng original documents which are important. Passports, birth certificates, marriage certificate, ATMs or whatever, passbook, lahat po nandun sa isang libro. Now, all of these are very good ideas, but there is one ultimate idea, Attorney Ramon.
Anong ultimate idea mo, Attorney Erwin?
The Land Registration Authority or LRA has recently come out with a project and it's called the conversion to an e-title.
E-title.
E-title,
nice.
ibig sabihin electronic title. So, kino-convert nila yung owner's copy into electronic title. That way, kahit masira yung kopya mo, you can have it downloaded from the cloud.
Wow.
So basically, may cloud copy na yung gobyerno.
Impressive.
And yeah, it's pretty helpful. I would highly recommend it. And if you guys need help with this, I think you can also set an appointment with us. Let's see how we can help kasi medyo may processing involved. You
True.
have to be able to present the documents, and then pupunta ka talaga sa LRA office. If you need help doing that, sure, let's see how we can help.
Mhm.
But as a general orientation lang of how it works,
Mm.
you just bring your owner's duplicate title and other required documents to the RD or the
Mhm.
nearest LRA satellite office.
Mhm.
Now, ang gagawin po ng LRA doon, i-compare nila. Baka kasi ang dami mo na palang bagong annotations or nagbago na, di ba?
Mm.
Kung nagbago, maraming tanong sa iyo yan.
Right.
Di ba? Bakit nagkaganon? But if ever there are similar copies, then they will just go through a validation process, and in a few days, your manual title will be converted to an e-title.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
So kahit bahain, kahit na lumindol,
Mhm.
you'll always have a copy in the cloud.
Nice.
So that's it for our episode, Attorney Ramon. I hope they learned a lot, and I hope you implement the tips as soon as you watch this